Wow! Welcome to our show!
Woohoo!
Welcome to Sunday at Sea!
Woohoo! Welcome, welcome!
We're more excited than you can't measure it, but I hope when you're looking at your screen tonight, you're looking at us and seeing what we hope you're seeing.
We hope you're seeing good things and hearing good things, and we're getting the good. Woohoo! We're getting the hearts. We're getting all kinds of explosions happening on the phone. Thank you guys for being here. We're so glad you're here with us.
Thank you.
And we got some new techie stuff we'll tell you about in a little while, and that's really cool for us too. We're very, very excited about it. And yeah, we're gonna have a good show. So many cool things have been happening, and I know for a lot of you all out there too, it's been a big weekend for lots of things happening, right?
Yeah. So let's talk about this week. This week is a big deal. Big deal. We had major events happening at Sunday at Sea.
We did
in London.
Woohoo!
Our dearest followers and supporters, Sharon and Ted. I'm getting my guitar ready.
You're getting stuff ready, right? Oh yeah. Oh, I gotta get stuff ready here too. But you're right, Sharon and Ted were communicating with us live and sending us pictures of something incredibly exciting and happening that happened to them in London.
So here's what happened. I don't know, some of you follow my daughter Emma Lovewell. Emma Lovewell was visiting in England this past week, and our dear friends Ted and Sharon, Ted Stevenson and Sharon Davies, we're trying really hard to get to Peloton to meet Emma.
And the whole thing was sold out just in just a short time because she's a rock star.
She's a rock star.
And they were trying to get tickets and couldn't get it. So they got on the waiting list, and somehow because of their incredible perseverance, they managed to see her.
Showed up at Peloton carrying a copy of Emma's book, right? And they all wearing the Sunday at Sea t-shirts that you folks wear, right? And so they had an opportunity to meet Emma.
And Emma was like, "Oh," she recognized the t-shirts. "I've been expecting you."
Yeah,
I love it.
And I was in conversing with her. But anyhow, the good news is that the thing that is so wonderful about it is that Sunday at Sea is not just a program here on Martha's Vineyard. This is a program that is celebrated and observed in far distant shores. And you need to feel ownership of that, folks, because you're the reason why we get heard all over the place.
That's right.
And we want to say thank you. And I pulled out this song, Leaving of Liverpool, because we want to honor England in a fine way. And anyway, that's
right.
The best we can do.
We're going across the sea to as close to London as we can get now, too.
So we'll start with instrumental, right?
Let's do it, yeah.
Farewell to you, my own true love. I'm going far away. I'm bound for California, and I know that I'll return someday. So farewell to you, my own true love. When I return tonight, we will be. It's not the leaving of heaven that reads my mind, my darling, when I think of you. Well, I was shipped out on a Yankee whaling ship. I'm Davy Crockett believe in all of Liverpool that grieves my mind by my darling when I think setting, my love, and I wish that I could return, for I know it will be a long old time before we see you again. So farewell to you, my I think your fiddle rescues the show.
We gotta do a little.
I want to see some
too.
comments from my friends here out here on their comment. How much you love Molly's fiddle playing.
Oh, well, we had a little distortion. I'm turning some sound down a little bit here. We got a little word from Brad that we gotta turn something down. So you're gonna have to tell us if that got rid of the problem. So please comment when you have a chance. I know we're not playing things, so let's see if that is sounding any better. We're gonna hope that that's good.
I don't mind waiting a little moment here.
Yeah, we want to make sure the sound is good. I know sometimes when we talk, it's one level, and then when we play, it's a little louder. So we'll just see if we got rid of the distortion. So we love the little one. I know, the little bow. Isn't the little bow cute? We gotta show the little bow again. The little bow again is still making an appearance. Although I'm getting closer to be able to get my shoulder back that I can hold it more in the regular way. See, that's pretty close. I'm pretty close. I can't quite get that elbow tucked under, but hey, it's pretty cool. So
please comment. How's
yeah,
things
let
sounding?
us know how the sound is doing again. Now, if we're sounding less distorted, we would love to know that. So if it's sounding a little better, we'll give you a little tiny little bit of a tune, right? Oh, we're gonna do another fiddle one. I almost forgot it. Yay! All right, how's the sound? Sounds much better. Oh, so glad. Thank thank you so much for
your
the feedback.
feedback is essential.
Essential. We don't want to go on with it sounding. We're working it out. We're telling you what all the new stuff is. We're working out later, but we got Brad on the case, so that's all the good news. So thank you so much. We're glad, and you know what? This calls for a little glass of whiskey before breakfast. Right?
I don't have the glass, but I got the whiskey and the song.
There we go.
The song is called Whiskey Before Breakfast. It's a song called Whiskey Before Breakfast. It's not my idea. This song is older than me.
It was probably inspired from some really good habits.
All right, we're going to try to do this.
We're going to try it. 1, 2, here we go. In there.
You have to be totally sober to do this. But also, as thing, I'm hearing a buzz or something from a phone, so I'm like, I'm easily distracted. Just to be able to get through this tune. With all that's going on around us right now, which is really all fun. It's all fun. We can simply say it's all fun right now. I can say we can have the authority to say that it is all fun.
It's all totally fun.
And so there are 2 levels. There are 3 levels that are going on here. Our musicianship, our performance, our talking, our speaking with you, and then there's this whole larger level that is as big as the earth.
Of technicalities.
Technical, digital, this and that, and I'm not sure every one of you have a gremlin that lives down the street or next door or in your basement. So we have those things, confluences, to come together to put together the show. It's amazing magic.
It's amazing.
And we're trying to get farther along. We'll have a little more of a conversation about it. But you have to give an update on something.
I do have to give an update. Okay, so y'all remember last week when I introduced the bell that's like this big around, that I was given by somebody who was thinking that this was maybe a boxing ring, you know, one of those giant ones at the side of the ring. You ding ding, time to start the match, or all
remember
that
hearing
stuff.
her do that?
Remember that? And we sang strike the bell, ding! And I had this sound that went on forever and ever. Well, having a little update about the bell. It was really an exciting thing because I was trying to figure out how to put it together. And every single Google search I did, it didn't show up. I looked, and it wasn't like a school bell. It wasn't a church bell. It wasn't there was all kinds of things I was looking up. It wasn't a boxing
So trying to
ring
figure
bell.
out what the heck this thing is.
Because I couldn't figure out how to put it together, and I needed a picture. I just couldn't find it anywhere. So I finally went to this local antique store. Somebody said, "Go see him." I'm like, "Okay, I'll go see him." And he does this little Google
He
search.
had diagnosed it.
Diagnosed it within seconds. And it's a San Francisco trolley bell antique thing. It's the coolest thing! So can't you just see ding ding? And the cool thing is that it came with this carrying case.
So she has a trolley bell.
A trolley bell now.
She has a trolley bell.
So we could go for a ride.
Let's go for a ride.
That's the coolest thing.
And it's,
So cool. So we'll bring it back.
You know, sounds just like a trolley.
Yeah, we'll bring it back. We'll bring it back.
Of course it had to be that. I mean, it's obviously that's what it sounded like, but we needed somebody to tell us what it was.
That's what it was.
And now she's diagnosing how to pull together,
That's right.
it so it'll play. So right.
I got plans.
And you're gonna mount it on your. Where are you gonna mount it?
Well, I think I'm going to mount it on my wall. I got plans, so it's going to make it a
She
future
got a wall
appearance.
in her house.
That's right. We might have the show at my house sometime.
So when she rings it, you can come over for dinner, because it's that loud. You should be able to hear it in Rhode Island.
Maybe in England. That's right. It's so fun. It's so fun. I know. It's so cool.
And we affectionately, we have warm feelings about San Francisco, don't we?
Absolutely.
We were just
we were
there.
there. That's right. Oh, this is a San Francisco song. What a segue.
Well, I just think to tell folks that we went out to San Francisco. We were out in San Francisco on the West Coast. We have a strong following out on the West Coast.
That's right. Hello, West Coasters.
You have a half sister.
That's right. Yeah, my half sister lives in San Francisco. It's wonderful.
We
Hey,
went and
Samantha.
visited them.
Yeah, my lovely family.
So we're talk about that. We'll do this old once more song. This is a song. This is about a song about a sailor who's in San Francisco who gets in trouble.
Uh-oh.
And it's a funny song, so listen to the words, because like any good joke, you don't know it's funny unless you listen to the words. If you're wondering why everybody in your house is laughing but you, it's because you weren't listening to the words. The words, I have to celebrate our sailors, because in the 19th century, they had a sense of humor.
They had to.
They had to.
They needed to survive.
Well, I met a young gal from Frisco town. My heart was not my own. We kissed when we parted. My money and watch was gone. As I was walking down the street, the people said to me, "Now there goes a brave young whaler man who's off to sea once more. Once more, we're off to sea once more. Now there goes a brave young whaler man who's off to sea once more." Well, a boarding master picked me up. His name was Shanghai Brown. I asked for him to take me in, but he looked at me with a frown. "The last time that I paid you off, you chalked me no more score. But I'll take your advance and I'll give you a chance. I'll send you to sea once more. Once more, once more, I'm off to sea once more. Now there goes a brave young whaler man who's off to sea once more." Well, he shipped me aboard a whaling ship bound for the Arctic Sea. Where the cold wind blows, there's ice and snow. Jamaica rum would freeze. Oh, I can't stay here, I have no gear. I spent all my money ashore. 'Twas then that I wished that I was dead. Then go to sea once more. Once more, once more, I'm off to sea once more. 'Twas then that I wished that I was dead. Then go to sea once more. Well, sometimes we got sperm whales and sometimes we got none. With a 20-foot oar stuck to our hand, we rowed all day long. And when night it came all along, we slept upon our oar. Oh, your back is weak, you shall not seek a berth at sea once more. Once more, once more, we're off to sea once more. Oh, you'll never go to this a berth at sea once more. So my last verse on this is the funniest one. Pay attention. So come on, you brave young whalemen, and listen to my song. When you go on those long whaling trips, I'll tell you what goes wrong. Take my advice, don't drink strong drink, or travel along the shore. But get married, me lads, and spend your nights in, and go to sea no more. Once more, once more, I'm off to sea once more. Get married, me lads, and spend your nights in, and go to sea no more. No more, no more, I'm off to sea no more. I got married, me lads, and I spend my nights in. I go to sea no more.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That's a good. Yay! Yay!
Thank you. Thank you.
Glad you're all singing along out there. That's so good. That is so
Is
cool.
everybody all right? We doing okay, everyone? Are we getting comments from you all?
Oh yeah, Joanne thinks I should put the trolley bell in my car. Ooh, there's an idea.
I don't know where you folks live, but at this time of year things get a little aggressive out on the street.
I could really maybe go somewhere if I rang that bell. Yeah, no.
Have you noticed? I mean, this is more of a bigger question than it is me expressing some insightful information, but it's a question. Have you noticed the way people are driving around your neighborhood lately? Just in the last few days? It's amazing.
We've noticed.
Haven't you noticed? Please comment.
It's getting a little more messy.
It's safer on the water.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a lot safer on the
Well, we
water.
have friends around here who seriously, they kind of hibernate in the summer. You know, because it's so crowded. They're just like, I'm not going downtown. I'm going to stock up on my food. I'm going to just go out as little as possible. And they just kind of hole up for the whole summer. And then they come out in the fall.
My secret to surviving summer, and Molly is, since she's gotten to know me recently in the last year or so, is I do a lot of my stuff in the early morning. If you're out driving around 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, and I know there's some people in the audience, I'm thinking of Carolyn out there, who goes out there with her camera and gets some great photos of sunrises and such. But there's a beauty to this coastal community in the early morning, and the roads are clear, right? Am I right? The roads are clear, and
Clearer.
clearer. Well, 2 mornings ago there was a guy with a motorcycle who was buzzing back and forth in front of her. So I can't really say it was a quiet morning. But in most cases, am I right? Please comment. The idea of being able to do your business early in the morning and hit the grocery store around 7:30 is just, it's a transformation. For me, it reminds me of my childhood memories of this community. When I go out and just being able to move safely about and not have to worry it. And then things get a little more aggressive as you get around 8 o'clock in the morning when school's still in session and people are trying to get their kids to school and people are trying to avoid the school buses.
Yeah,
There's all that energy and enthusiasm. All that energy and enthusiasm that begins the day, and I try and find myself and where I need to be and have done my errands by then. But please comment. It's a sign of summer. It's not like all of a sudden slaps you in the face. It's, oh, I didn't know this was coming. We know it's coming.
That's right.
And the evidence is everywhere, and it's an indicator that, hey, we're into summer now. We're into summer.
And it's full of extremes, because on the one hand you'll get the people that are bearing down on you trying to push you off the road, and then you get the people ahead of you going 15 miles an hour because they gotta look out the window at everything. So it's one extreme or the other. That's how it is.
You have to be really alert.
Yeah. Alert and just,
So folks, some of you heard me try and attempt this tune this morning when I was doing my
You did it on
morning show.
harmonica.
I did it on an amazing harmonica, and I don't have it right here in front of me, but well, could you grab it? It's right over there, right next to right over there. It's
Sure.
in that box, a little box. This harmonica I've had for.
Oh, I love the box. It's got a beautiful illustration on it. It's so
You will
sweet.
look if you heard me this morning. You know, wow, that's an interesting harmonica.
The echo harmonica.
It's an echo harmonica.
So it has two rows on each side, huh? Like 2 rows?
I don't know if you can see how many. Yeah, this is.
Cool.
There are more notes in this instrument than there are in my concertina, and it's chromatic. So I mean,
Wow.
you get octaves. It's like an echo. Anyway, I played that this morning, and I love this instrument. I've had this instrument since I was a teenager. I can say that. Isn't that fun?
That's so sweet.
And I take care of it. And
Aww.
yeah, they still make them. But they're anyway. Beauty of it.
So we're gonna do underway, cause here we are. We're underway, right?
Yeah, but we're gonna have to give me the words because I got.
Oh yeah, we gotta do words. Here we go. And we're gonna not do it too fast, cause we don't want to be like the traffic in the summer, right?
Yeah, right. We don't want to. Also, the idea is there's so many words in the song. There are more words to this song than there are in the Gettysburg Address. And they all come at you pretty quickly. So if we slow it down.
And they're on our last album, so if you have it, maybe you know them and you can
I
sing
love
them in
this
case
song,
we
and
mess
I'm
up.
struggling to learn it. I'm trying to memorize it, and someday I'm going to memorize it, and I'm going to sing it with gusto and enthusiasm because it's a brilliant, wonderful song
That's a great
that
story.
no sea shanty singer in the world sings. We dug this out of an old box. No, we dug this out of an old book.
Maybe somebody sings
It's
it,
called
but we haven't heard it around
Underway,
here.
and it tells the story about a ship getting ready to leave anchor, raise anchor, and head home. Head home.
Yep. All right. Let's
Here we go.
Here.
I'm going to do instrumental first, right?
1, 2. Here we go. Welcome comes the warning. Up on deck, all hands obey. We're homeward bound this morning. You, Tom, Dick, and Joe, and Jack stand by to get your anchor. Your boys lay aft to the mizzen gaff and loose away the spanker.
Let's walk him round,
We're homeward bound.
Each moment brings us nearer. So heave and haul, my hearty's all
For friends and home that's dear.
You,
Tom, Dick, and Joe, and Jack stand by to get your anchor. Your boy lay aft to the mizzen gaff and loose away the spanker.
Heave, heave, my souls, and for ahead the breeze is gently blowing. And while the morn is tinged with red, we're off with sheets a-flowing. You, Tom,
Dick, and Joe, and Jack stand by to get
your anchor.
Your boy lay aft to the mizzen gaff and loose away the spanker.
Homeward we're bound, a magic word, how sweet the heart's emotion. So memory strikes a magic chord, afar upon the ocean.
You, Tom, and Dick, and Joe, and Jack stand by to get your anchor. Your boy lay aft to the mizzen gaff and loose away the spanker.
Let's do the chorus again.
You, Tom, and Dick, and Joe, and Jack stand by to get your anchor. Your boy lay aft to the mizzen gaff and loose away the spanker.
You wanna do that? great song, even though I haven't figured out how to do it perfectly yet?
That's okay.
It's a great song.
It is. That's a lot of fun.
It's a
That's
lot
a
coming
good song.
home. Let's
That's
go
right.
home.
That's right. And we are underway. We're underway with new technology thanks to Brad Wortman on the West Coast, our good old friend from Salem, Oregon area, who we got to actually meet in person finally when we went out there to Astoria to the Fisher Poets Gathering. He's been working with them for a long time. He is like the man behind the curtain right now. He's actually running the show. He's helping us with the levels. He's helping us do all this kind of stuff. And you know, this is all the first time we've done it this way. Oh, but no, don't worry. We're not rolling home yet. We're not doing that. But we're doing something else that I got to go get a prop for. I forgot to get it. I'll be right back. You can talk about the other stuff, honey.
Oh, I got other things to talk about. Yeah, so we're doing things. There are things on the road. We're moving forward. There are things happening in this house as we speak to try and improve Sunday at Sea. And we need your continued support and enthusiasm. Is just paying attention, share the word, pass the word around of what we do.
Head to our website. You can sign up for the free newsletter.
Yeah, we have a free newsletter.
MollyandMark.com.
With MollyandMark.com, we're doing cool things, and then part of that, what we're doing is also adding equipment and taking away equipment. We're adding equipment, and we're moving forward with the hope of expanding this program. I'm a little nervous. We've still got more news to share with you, but we're not all throwing at you at once. But be aware. This show is going places from within this living room or from within this community. And it's because of you, your support, you're continuing to share, follow, whatever.
But we've decided we needed to do this next song because we had a lot of celebrations this week too.
This week is an amazing week. You want to start just telling what we did this week. It's phenomenal.
Well, let's go backwards in time. So today was the graduation ceremony on the island.
Regional high school. We have a high school here on the island.
Lots of great and talented kids that we know, including a housemate that we have in my house. And he's going places, and it's really exciting. And we celebrate him and all the graduates today. Yesterday we celebrated in a Pride Parade in downtown Oak Bluffs. And you can probably see this t-shirt I'm wearing. It's a picture of our church with the beautiful rainbow. The rainbow part of it, my very talented daughter Mia did.
This was a big deal in this community.
Yeah, big
this whole
deal.
idea, and I think they did it last year, and this year it is even bigger.
It keeps growing. It keeps growing.
It's growing with a lot of enthusiasm.
Yeah. So
And while she was attending the parade, I was 1,000 feet away from here, on the water, watching the launching of a brand new wooden sailboat.
Beautiful.
Wooden sailboat. A sloop.
Handmade beautiful thing.
Just built at Gannon and Benjamin Boatyard. They started building it in, I think, December is when they said. And they just finished it, and there's still a lot of this and that to do. But she was a splashdown. She went into the water. It's beautiful.
And you were on a photo assignment. I love the picture that you got nailed with the champagne going against the boat. You know how they do that? And the picture is like all this blob of champagne. It's awesome. It's so good.
As many of you know, I'm a journalist. I work for the local newspaper, so they get my photos. But the idea is I was up there photographing this lovely lady, hit a bottle of champagne across the bow, and I got a little too close to the story. But I had champagne all over my camera and a little of it on me. But no problem. No, it was no problem. But the photos are great. The photos are terrific. So pay attention to the Vineyard Gazette. Hopefully they'll run them.
That's right.
In the days ahead.
Yeah.
So that was going on. Okay, so you have the schooner thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the schooner, but the sailboat launching. You had the Pride March. Okay.
Yes.
You had graduation. And then you had us running around with all kinds of cables and wires and on the phone trying to do this amazing.
It's enough to inspire you to have a toast.
Go ahead, yeah.
You know what's coming, right? You know what song's coming, right? All right, if you don't have something to drink, grab something. glass of water,
Oh, yeah,
glass
I
of
got one right
anything. We're not promoting any type of drinking on this show, but
No,
we are promoting
this is
good hydration.
no alcohol in this. We're just having soda.
That's right. That's right. And we're gonna raise a toast.
Here's to our audience,
And a toast to
to
Cat
those
and
who
Maggie.
stay with us, who stick with us. Off the stern, the water is churning. Lobster pots are dropped into the brine. At the wheel there stands a fine lady. She's the best of the fishing kind. Among us pot hollers south of no man's, there's a wicked hard wind, so beware. We leave the dock early in the morning to get the best the day's fishing out there. So we'll toast to Captain Maggie. Don't cut her off when you're tending your gear. She's fished with the best, only a few better. She's tough when they're going rough around here. Maggie sets her trawls along the bottom. Her vision is feeling round the world. She can't see. She makes the best out of a 6-fathom edge. And her day's haul will be better than me. Off no man's shoreline, boulders don't care. They'll sink any boat that comes near. The waves, the wind, and those jagged rocks will send a boat down, so stay clear. So we'll toast to Captain Maggie. Don't cut her off when you're tending your gear. She's fished with the best, there are only a few better. She's tough when they're going rough around here. Each morning she's dressed for work like all of us. No colorful dress or blouse around here.
Not around here.
We know her by her old orange Grundens, tall black rubber boots, all men's fishing gear. At night when her boat is docked in the harbor, she's all lady at the pub, among the finest in fair. She can twist and turn with any tune. On the dance floor, she's free without a care. So we'll toast to Captain Maggie. Don't cut her off when you're tending your gear. She's fished with the best, there are only a few better. She's tough when they're going rough around here. One stormy night she was out fishing late. Fog rolled in, the waves chased her astern. When her boat finally landed, a man was awaiting. He stepped out of the shadow and under the glow of a lantern. We watched as he pulled out a wet paper bag. He handed it to her in that foggy night. She opened it, a bouquet of flowers. We all thought we saw her tears. So we'll toast to Captain Maggie. Don't cut her off when you're tending your gear. She's fished with the best, there are only a few better. She's hot, the going rough around here. She's tough, the going rough around here. She's tough, the going rough around here.
We love her.
We love Maggie.
We love her almost as much as we love the wet paper bag. Wet paper bag, it kills me every time. I love it.
You gotta love the women in our community, you know. Obviously, that's a song that pays tribute to a lovely lady, but I can think of so many other women in our lives who have been wonderful and doing amazing magic in the hard world, in a tough world,
In a lot of different ways.
and they're navigating all kinds of rocks and navigating all kinds of tough times. And we're also thinking of tonight of the lobster fisheries, which is having a really hard time right now. They're having a hard time, and we don't know the answer, and they don't either. But they're struggling. They're struggling because right now there's been a lot of concern about the right whales, and nobody wants to take down the whales. No lobsterman wants to hurt whales. And that's the fact. They don't want to. Lobstermen want to make a living just to be left alone and do what they're doing. But the reality is that the numbers of whales has diminished to such a small number that draconian, very serious action has to be taken to prevent those entanglements. And that's impacting the lobstermen. Now, the lobstermen are going to do what they can to survive and do what they can, and the technology is there. And the lobstermen are complaining about it, but there's technology that allows the lobster pots to reside on the bottom without lines hanging around to get on a whale. But you are going to see in the months, hopefully I hope not in years, hopefully in months, that the lobstermen unhappily are going to make transitions. They're going to make changes. There's going to be a change in the way they catch lobsters. It's the reality of it.
I hope it works out for everybody. That's what we all hope.
That's our prayer. And that's our prayer. We hope that we don't lose all the whales, and we hope we don't lose all the lobstermen.
Yeah.
And,
it's a balance. It's a tricky balance.
So the song Captain Maggie is it's a tough song in there. It's just a tough. It's not just rocks. It's not just waves. It's not just the ocean that's to be feared. There are many things going on there, and we wish every lobsterman out there, the local lobstermen all up in Maine, up and down the coast. We wish them okay.
Yeah, we do.
We wish the scientists come forward with some kind of a measure that will help the lobstermen do what they want to do. the whales be able to do this, because the whales can't vote. The whales can't say anything. They can't talk. They have not an opinion on the land. We're going to try and save the whales. We want to save the whales. And I will say this to you, this is not too earth-shaking, because there have been efforts underway on the West Coast as well to try and protect whales from entangled lines, and they can do it. They can actually do it, and we'll do it on this side too. And we will make fishing safer and more environmentally friendly. You want that. The lobstermen want that.
That's right.
So we just have to navigate these treacherous waters right now and get through it. And I hope if any one of you have a lobsterman as a friend, be kind to him. He's having a tough time. He's a tough industry. Right now. We love lobsters.
That's right.
Because a lobster doesn't have an opinion about it either. He can't say anything. Anyway. So we've had a loaded show tonight. What do you think? Oh my God, we have a
loaded
good show.
week, and we're glad we get to both end the week and start the week with you.
Please comment. You know, your emails to Molly and I, your comments on the show that show up in Facebook Live matter to us. And just today, Molly and I were wandering around, and we had people come up to us and tell us that they watch our show.
And that's wonderful.
We didn't even know that they were watching. I mean, of course it's... But then again, there are people who don't know anything about the show, so you might share it. You might share it with somebody, and they say, "Oh, I've never heard of them." But there's some people out there who follow our show.
That's right. And speaking of following our show, now we have a few different ways you can follow it, because it's going to be on MVTV. It's
well, that
on
was the part where I was
MVTV.
thinking we might announce more formally next week, but we could say something.
Oh, I spilled the beans.
You spilled the beans. There are cable television stations across the country that broadcast programs, and we've lassoed too.
That's right.
We've hooked too. We've got the local one, MVTV.
And nobody got hurt in the process.
Nobody got hurt in the process, and we also have on the West Coast. And we'll have more details next week, because we got to get our.
But people are finding us.
We have to. Yeah, people are finding us and passing word. You actually can watch us on cable television.
We'll get some updates going on our website, and you can sign up for the free newsletter. We'll tell you more stuff in there too. So
it's my hope that as the newsletter moves forward, that we actually can give a report to you of where we're playing and performing.
Yeah, we got stuff in the works.
We've got things in the oven. We've got things cooking in the oven.
That's
and we're really excited about it, and it's all tied around this. It's all tied around these shows, and your enthusiasm, your hope. You're wearing our t-shirts, you're singing our songs. It's all good.
It's all good. Now you're gonna sing this song, because you know this song.
I gotta get that.
There's the low note. Oh, we love that low note. That's so good.
Thank you very much for joining with us tonight.
We love it.
All hands, man the capstan, see the cable running clear. Heave away and live we do steer. misty morning, and the sails were full of snow. Tighten those sheets and pull in those halyards. Let her off and let her go. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea. Rolling home to Vineyard. Rolling home, we're going to be. All right, this is the last verse. I hope you all have a nice week. Please stay tuned, stay in touch with us, and know that there's also ways that people can communicate with each other using Facebook. We have quite a following here.
We love
You're
you
all
all.
welcome. We love you. We love watching you converse with each other. Many thousand miles behind us. Many thousand miles to go. The ocean lifts her waves to us to that remembered shore. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea. Rolling home to Martha's Vineyard. Rolling home, we're going to be.
I love how you play that. You just get the rhythm going and it feels like I'm rolling. I feel like I'm rolling home. Yeah, you guys too?
That
It feels
drone
like it.
sound. That's a.
Oh, it's so
that-
good.
yeah.
Yeah, but the whole beat you got going, it just, it just makes me just like roll.
Thank you.
That's why I love it.
Anyway, thank
I
you
love it.
everyone for joining with us.
We love you all. Have a wonderful week. We'll see ya.
Come all young sailormen, listen to me. I'll sing you a song of the fish in the sea. Blow, ye winds, westerly, westerly blow. We're bound to the southward, so steady she goes.